And hello, and welcome back to another edition of Behind the Lens with yours truly. It's game day. Yeah, got the hammer out. Find out what's going on. We'll do a couple of topics, get out of here. Go to Ray Hughes tonight. Got a little Battle of the Boulevard, a little Siegel, a little Oakland. See what Cecil Joyce got going on. That should be junk. Rivals, highlight Murfreesboro area Week 9 high school football. Week 9. Well, it is Week 9 as far as the time rolls out, but in the real world, it is Game 8. So we're going to keep it Game 8, Week 8. Cecil and Tom. Did I talk to you about Tom Krager? This is Tom Krager, y'all. He's down at the Tennessean, one of the greatest reporters in the world. Rutherford inmates called after 35-hour search. You're not going to get away. Smyrna Town Council raises triple mayor's salary for doubles for rest of council. Playoff push. Look at Cecil. Playoff push. What'd I just say, kids? We're there. Rivalries highlight Murfreesboro area Week 9 high school football. Let's run it down, kids. We're back at it. 3 games left. Seagulls over to Oakland. That's where I'm going. That's over at Ray Hughes Stadium. Stewart's Creek over at Smyrna. That'll be a great game. Those two don't like each other. Cookville at Blackman. That's here at the Inferno. Homecoming going on. Coffee County visits over at the reservation over at Riverdale. They've got homecoming going on. Columbia Academy at Eagleville. Smith County at Cannon County. MTCS at Clarksville Academy. Let's find us a topic. I wonder who Cecil picked. He's got Blackman 49 and Cookville 13. Better put a little bit more on Jimmy Maynard there, old buddy. Let's get into it. Big weekend in college football. Vols going down to Auburn. War Eagle. Go Vols. I like both those teams. Discount. You know, I don't know where we lost it along the way, but we have. I'm getting mixed emotions about this, but let's talk about discount, and specifically discount of work. I'm 51, so I've been through a lot of a different track to get to where I am than most people. My dad was very adamant about making sure as a young child that me and my brother and I had a lot to do as a kid. In fact, in 1971, he bought a farm, 10 acres, paid $10,000 for it, had a tobacco base, and we grew tobacco every year. Besides growing tobacco, kids, we hauled wood when at least there was a couple inches of snow on the ground. We mowed grass. He would find people that needed their yards mowed, whereas now that's kind of an occupation. But regardless of whatever it is, hauling rocks out of somebody's yard, digging a hole, whatever, my father, when it was his time, and what I'm talking about his time, and he's 82 and still living and kicking, and he's as ornery as ever, but the one thing about him was when it was his time, like he worked half a day on Saturday, come Saturday at noon, I was on his time. And that meant I was to be by his side working and doing whatever he wanted me to do. And kids, I just think your parents, and we've gone through this through progression and everything, hard work or manual labor, getting outside and doing things, whether it be hot weather or weather like we're in right now, it's just been discounted. You know, it's just not done as much. Kids don't get out as much as they used to, and that's girls and boys. In fact, you know, you want to talk about hard work. Now, you know, I talk about raising tobacco, but I tell you, kids, my wife, in a little journey she was in, she raised tobacco for about 20 some odd years, and a lot more than I did. So she's got a good, but what do you get out of it? You know, Stork, you're asking me, you want me to work, you want me to lift rocks, want me to dig a hole, want me to farm, want me to do all this. What did it get you? I'll tell you what it got me, kids, and the payoff is unbelievable by doing it, and your parents instilling to you that you go out and do something that is hard work, and that is work ethic. I have a great work ethic. My brother has an awesome work ethic. And my wife has a great work ethic. And what I mean by work ethic is not allergic to getting our hands dirty, not allergic to getting involved, not allergic to trying to make it happen. And, you know, in the toughest of times, you know that at least, no matter what in your travels through life, you kind of got that in your pocket, and you can pull it out at any time and use it and say to yourself that no matter what, a lot of times I don't outsmart my opponent in the game of sales. I just outwork them. And I go a little harder than they do. Well, a lot harder, come on. But anyway, kids, don't ever discount hard work and what it means to do more. And that it doesn't matter what it is in sports. I mean, you should work hard when you're in sports, but other things will help you along the way in life that'll instill a good work ethic. So later on, when you report to the man, or if you end up going in business for yourself like John Jones, no matter what, you're able to give back to whatever it is you're working towards and do the right thing. So with that being said, that's enough of that, but I just think somewhere along the way, we lost the intensity level and we've discounted just manual raw labor. And I wanted to get that out there. So let's move on to the last topic and we'll get out of here. People coming in, homecoming here at the Inferno. See that? A little breath. Football! All right, let's get out of here little by little. You know, everything we learn is learned by little. We learn to crawl before we learn to walk. And when we were learning to eat as a baby, it was with a little bitty spoon, and we took little bitty bites, and then we learned how to eat. Everything, kids, is a process. We got to go through a process in order to get to the finish line. And a lot of times, that's where we are right now, and it falls back up on that work ethic, and that is we're not doing it, and we want the prize at the end. We don't want to go through the little by little, Stork. We just want to get to the end and get the big prize. Now, most of us wouldn't learn stuff if it wasn't little by little. Let me give you an example. What if they said, okay, you're coming to college. Now, here's all the courses and the hours, and they started showing you all the books piled up. And there it was, and it went all the way to the ceiling for 128 hours for a college education, or to build a house, and they showed all the materials laid out here on the ground, whatever the case may be, in a project, and you look at it and say, I don't want to do that. That's work. Back to where we were. But the reason why a lot of things are little by little is so we don't get scared. We don't get frightened by the path we're getting ready to undertake or getting ready to go through. And so we do it little by little, piece by piece. No different if you're learning an instrument or you're learning to do something. You start off slow, and then you pick up and you gain speed, and you're able to execute at a quick, fast pace, and nobody recognizes when you're doing a transition, whether you're on a guitar or you're taking a hand off, and you're able to make that quick step and get up through the hole. Regardless, it takes a lot of time. And you do that little by little by little by little. And a lot of you, through the sport of football, you've been learning that little by little of the offensive attack or the defensive attack of your team since July. And you learn it over and over and over through repetition. But it's little by little by little by little. And if anything comes at a great big hump, for some reason as humans, we don't do real well with it. We got to have it in little bites. So no matter what, even Tom Krieger, who's an expert reporter down at the Tennessean, running this whole thing from a media perspective on print, he has to take it little by little. The scores don't all come in at once. They come in little by little as he builds his articles for Sunday, Saturday, or whatever it is he does. Well, hey, just wanted to let you know, did you see where I got Krieger? I got Krieger. Yeah, I got him. Yesterday in the Behind the Lens with Kids Hartsfield, we realized that Blackman will be, hopefully, they've got a contract out to Gary Rankin and Alcoa and the Tornadoes, a 3A school, playing a 6A school for the 2019-2020 season, and Blackman may be playing the old General again, and that would be great to see Gary come back. But I was the one that broke that story. Krager says he heard about it, but we don't know. We don't have any evidence. Says he saw it on Twitter or somebody tweeted him. Get out of here, Krager. Anyway, here we are. Me, Judy the Beauty, and Anthony Fiorella are going to run over here to Ray Hughes Stadium. Kickoff's at 7 o'clock. God bless. Take care. I'm a man who truly, truly delivers. That's me, the Stork. And I'll see you at the game tonight. And if you see me, give me a shout. Yep. Got a little seagull. Time to get the hammer out. The hammer. The hammer. Right there. Get the hammer out. All right, kids. Cecil Joyce. I got too many props, Krager. That's the reason why your head stays at home. You don't go to the game. It's too much. See you tonight, kids.